I'm just curious on a holistic. I've heard different perspectives on this. Are you noticing, family offices used to be really, really active toward funds and they were fine with
Mhm.
taking kind of the fee structure and they were fine with that because they were relying on the team's experience and expertise. But now I'm noticing a little bit more trajectory and kind of trend toward more co-investing direct deals. But again, they don't have the in-house ability. Some of these smaller, family offices, single family offices don't have the in-house ability to do the underwriting, to do the due diligence. So I'm just curious, like, what are you noticing in regards to that trend overall, and what that perspective is?
Yeah, so I think this is one of my favorite questions I've been asked, and I appreciate your insight into it because you've obviously had the experience yourself, and then you taking a look at the Manhattan Metro Partners perspective. Overall, our responsibility as a fiduciary investor is twofold, right? We're doing the best for the company, and we're doing the underlying issuer, I should say, right? That startup, and then we're doing the best for our investor base. But at the end of the day, we ourselves at MVP are principal investors ourselves, and we have an investment thesis that we have to hit. So, on a case by case basis, what we're evaluating when we're working with one of our family offices who wants exposure to a company is a few fold, right? We're saying, what is your entry price? What is your entry check size you're looking to deploy? What is our relationship with the underlying issuer and the expectations that we have set with that issuer? And what is the responsibility that we have principally on a fiduciary basis to say, is this an asset we already own, we've already invested in, we want to invest in, or something along the like? And with that being said, I will tell you in many instances, what we do, and I think a strong venture manager is responsible for doing, is saying, is this asset better served with some shareholder on the cap table that is us, or is it someone else? And when I say that, Christian, I think what makes a really compelling, very deep relationship build with you and your investors, whether that's me and my family offices or another venture manager and their limited partners, you know, is there something strategic in nature about either me as MVP investing in the asset directly, me spinning up a co-investment vehicle, or using an existing co-investment vehicle that we already have that's been invested in that asset? Or am I positioning this family office or this LP into the company directly for strategic reasons, capital reasons, ongoing follow-on investment reasons? And there are certain examples where we have where we very much so said, hey, we're going to take a back seat because perhaps this asset and the entry price and the opportunity just really isn't going to fit my investment mandate, right? And instead, what we'll do is, because that family office wants to be directly involved in the company, then we're going to walk them in the front door to the best capabilities we can so that they can have a direct seat and a chance to then work with the company directly and deploy capital. And I'll tell you, one of my best examples of this is there's a top four big box retailer that everyone in the world would know the name of, that wanted to consider a direct investment, and it was the family office of the retailer, and into a supply chain and logistics late stage private company. And we at MVP ran our investment models. We actually provided those models, the waterfall model, the sensitivity model, the financial analysis. We provided that to the family office. And we said, listen, at the end of the day, we ourselves don't feel as though this asset fits our thesis. But as we thought about the strategic nature of what that family office could provide to that logistics company, we said, let's just bring it through the front door. So we set up a series of meetings with the CFO and the extended team there, and it led to a really prosperous relationship that I think landed some pretty big considerations around a commercial contract with that retailer and the issuer. So then, that's our job. And then at the end of the day, if that family office says, thanks guys, that's so amazing, we just hope that then builds that reputation and relationship between us, the issuer, and that family office ongoingly.
Incredible, incredible. You are working alongside each one of these LPs or family office that you work very closely with, and you may be the intro. You may be finding the mutual synergies to ensure that the obviously holistic kind of business partnership takes off. And again, MVP itself may not deploy or actively, negotiate in that kind of structure regarding deploying capital, but you guys are obviously facilitating the relationship of that, which is really cool.